Okay. And then live over here. Good morning. Ooh. Drag this down. So things have changed. I figured some things out. All right, so let's see. Go live once your streaming software connects and displays, blah, blah, blah. After you go live. Okay. I don't know if that's working or not. We'll find out. Got one new message, open chat. That's just me. All right. Okay. Throw up a little text thing there. There we go. Get you pulled up on the old TikTok machine. Holly, good morning. Welcome in. We're going to see if we can cross platform here this morning. Guess who got guess who got sent in their work lunch in time to see. I don't know what are you saying, Ari? I had a stroke just trying to read that. You like my song? It's my custom song. More importantly, do you like my shirt? I dressed up for you guys today. Good morning, Amanda Donnell. Welcome in. Thank you. We have Christopher from the Blakery content to thank for this, but my kids love this song. It is on their playlist. That's me. And if anybody wants this song, I can send it to you because you're not going to find it anywhere except on my computer. Yeah, I'll figure out a way to make that available. We just named the band the Call Light Collective. Beyond the Call Light is the name of my podcast. It's great, right? And of course, Ari's in the house, so you know what that means. Ari's get a walk-up song. Charlie, welcome in. Our regulars get their own walk-up song. So when they pop into the live, we kind of announce them with their own walk-up music. And then we always play a little music in the background. An eclectic mix from across multiple generations and genres. Yes, there's some boy bands in there. Christy Wendy, welcome. Good morning. So I figured out why. So like up here, whoop, wrong hand. Up here, like this right here. I figured out why those went away. So they used to be under a different category. Now they've moved it. So I finally found it. So I was able to put this back up here. The contact me, they're all contact me now. Like it used to be you could put whatever you want, but they really want you to put in that's the only headline you can do that I can find. So it just says contact me. So yeah, legal nurse leads needs help with a walk up song. Cause she's in here every morning. She's an early riser. She runs her own business, helping nurses get away from the bedside if they're looking at, or just a side gig, side hustle, being a legal nurse consultant. So she goes live usually later in the day, but she is up grinding early and she always stops in to say hi and support my live. And I appreciate that. So, but she needs help with a walk up song. I don't know, maybe like a legal, if there's any like legal songs out there. The G-Man, just checking on your thoughts about, oh, yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not really worried at all. This particular strain requires close personal, what I call smoochy smoochy time contact, and it's not airborne, anything like that. So I'm not overly concerned about it. I hope I don't have to be. You are welcome. Yeah, and like you're talking to a nurse who like barely like got through the most recent global episode. Like I barely made it out alive. Look, okay, so I had to call out today. I was supposed to work today, but we've got an 8-year-old who is battling yet another bout of strep throat. And so his mom stayed home yesterday. She cannot stay home today. She had to go to the office today. So I'm the odd man out. So we use what we call family friendly sick leave. It's FFSL. So they categorize it a little bit different. It all comes out of the same bank, but like that's how they help track it. So I'm home with him today. The other one I'll take to school, and then I'll just hang out with the 8-year-old today until he hopefully he'll be able to go back tomorrow. Of course, he woke up this morning at like 5 a.m. with a nosebleed. Poor kid. Is it Starbucks launch day or lunch day? Because I know you work for Starbucks. So are they launching something today? If so, what is it? We need the inside info. Jack, good morning. Welcome in. Oh, Mr. Clean's in the house. Clean. Welcome in, Mr. Clean. Are you on your way to work this morning or just tuning in? Got a butterfly refresher, horchata shaken, and butterfly frap today. Those are all very I have no idea what any of that I know what frap crap. Yeah, they're not gonna like it if you call it that. So Ari is a nursing student, but, to pay the bill, she works at Starbucks. Heading to work as usual. Dude, do you ever get a day off? I feel like every day you tune into the live, you are on your way to work. No, the only I got a mocha, just like a cafe mocha yesterday, and the guy that usually makes I usually get we have a Starbucks in the hospital, and I usually get a mocha frappuccino in this like when it's warm, but it was chilly yesterday. It was rainy and cold, so I was like, I'll get like a cafe mocha. It was like lukewarm at best. I was really disappointed. And this guy's usually pretty good. Like his ice drinks are like spot on. Not so much with the hot drinks. I mean, it was literally I was the only customer. It wasn't like it sat there. I literally watched him make it, and it was not hot at all. At all. Mango matcha latte. Ari, you are like speaking in a foreign language. I don't know what any of that stuff is. I'm like, that is, I am not that sophisticated. Like, there are basically two things I order. In the wintertime, it's a mocha, like a cafe mocha. And in the summertime, it's a mocha frappuccino. That is it. Like, if it's more than two words, I cannot do that. That is too much for me to handle. Now, allegedly, we are across multiple platforms. I don't know if that is the actual case or not, but we'll see. Let's see, Mr. Clean, I work Monday. Oh, you're Monday through Friday. Gotcha. So you are. So what do you like? You're Monday through Friday, so it's just 8 hours for like 5 8-hour days. Ooh, you are on the tube and Substack this morning. Awesome. Thank you, Holly. My food recommendation is a cookie croissant swirl with cream cheese. Oh, interesting. Wise old man, welcome in. How you doing, sir? Hang loose says, "Hey Gary, I don't know what your username is, but it's the hang loose with a smiley face, I think." Charlie, I read that as verse said too. I was like, I'm too verse said, and I was like, oh no, she means verse, but like the nurse in me is like, oh, that's verse said. Are we getting verse said today? All right. So I was playing around with the settings because I couldn't sleep. I was up at like 5 in the morning. I tried to go back to sleep. I just laid there and tried to listen to my meditation. Filegi? Thank you for the follow. I totally butchered that. I'm so sorry. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Don't forget to tap that screen. It really does help. If you do your daily engagement points, don't forget to do the daily heart me. Don't forget to tap, 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 all that good stuff. Now mango, I do like mango, but mango matcha latte, that's 3. That's too many words for me. If it's more than 3, like, I have a hard time. Like, people give me their orders, I'm like, "You gotta write it down." Like, I will never remember that in a million years. Oh, got it, Filegi? Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for following, I appreciate that. We go live most weekday mornings at 6:30, usually for about an hour and 15 minutes. Sometimes we do some bonus lives during the days, weekends, but usually it's Monday through Friday. I'm a former radio DJ, so I'm used to like the morning show routine. Free food day at hospital week. Whoop! What is it though? You can add mango syrup to any drink. Oh, I don't know. Mango syrup to like a cafe mocha probably would not be good. Falegi, thank you for the donuts. I appreciate that. What's the figure in orange behind you? The figure in orange? Oh, that's Cal Ripken. We went to an Orioles game and it was a bobblehead giveaway. So for the simulcast folks, and then for the TikTok folks, it's like a little bobblehead. The Iron Man Cal Ripken. That's what that is. So for those that don't know, Cal Ripken Jr. actually is Cal Ripken Jr. He holds the record for most consecutive games played in Major League Baseball. Like it was over, I don't know, 2,300 games in a row. Like he didn't miss a game for like 20 years or something like that. So yeah, he broke Lou Gehrig's record in like 1995, I think. It was like 2,131 games was the record, and he passed that. I mean, that'll never be broken ever. No one will ever break that. In this day and age, I just can't imagine somebody playing because he played basically 14 years, at least 14 years without missing a single game. He played every single game, 162 games a year for 14 straight years. Most guys don't even play 14 years. I mean, the average career of a Major League Baseball player is like 3 years. Ari's drinking in a horchata shaken right now. Man, like, I thought I was like branching out and trying 7 Brew. Oh, Bobby from Boston's in the house. Bobby, I saw the news out of Boston last night, man. I immediately thought of you, and I was glad nobody was seriously injured, but that's scary stuff. Legal nurse, it's not a competition. It's just a way to announce yourself. Everybody's got this cool song. So, Charlie, this is Dropkick Murphys, quintessential Boston. Bobby is from Boston. Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw the news out of Boston, but a very disturbed individual, uh, just started spraying stuff like lead everywhere. Fortunately, nobody was injured, and that's good. And I don't know if he was deleted. I know he was hit multiple times by law enforcement. Bobby's like, no, it is a competition. I have the best song, hands down. I'll fight you for it. 2 people in critical. Oh gosh, I did not see with the news story that I saw. Said that nobody was seriously injured, but that has apparently changed. So, oh, I hate to hear that. I mean, the way he was going, it looked like it was going to be bad. So, yeah, our thoughts go out to those in Boston and those that were affected by that. That's just awful. But I mean, like, I know Boston's big. There's a lot of people in Boston, but anytime I see news out of Boston, like when they had like the bad weather, I'm like, oh, I hope Bobby's okay. Like, I hope that didn't affect her. It's like I care about the people that follow me, and I care about the people that are in here every day. You guys are kind of like a family. Gosh, like 60 rounds. That's crazy. Or you gotta be careful what you say, like, you gotta come up with creative ways to say it because the TikTok overlords, they don't like certain words. Yeah, yeah, I think that's a pretty accurate assessment. Mitch Stone, thanks for the follow, I appreciate that. Alright, I'm gonna help you all out here. If you are on a laptop, if you just hold down that L button, it'll just like it. And then I gotta do a better job about sending this stuff out, so I'm gonna add it to my story, and then we're gonna share it with a bunch of people. And some of you are already in here, but that's all that matters. So don't worry about it. If you get an invite from me, don't worry, just ignore it. Oh, I can add it to that too. Oh, that's cool. I'm learning all kinds of stuff today. I wonder how. I heard from our friend Michelle in Canada. She's doing a little bit better. She's, I think, recovering this week, and hopefully, we'll see her back before too long. Mitch, thank you for sharing out the live. I appreciate that. All right, so we had some recently in Carrollton, Texas. I keep forgetting you're in Texas. Justin's down there as well. I think he's doing a live today from his new kayak. He's gonna go fishing. Ooh, gosh, that's terrible. Legal Nurse Leads, thanks for sharing out the live. I did sign up to get your the free guide that you send out. I have not had a chance to read it, but it's in my inbox and I will read it. I am intrigued. I really am. Bobby, yes, there are certain things that you can't say in a live, and they will, if you say it, they will put a restriction on your live and be like, "Oh, we can't recommend this anymore." You can appeal it, but the damage is already done. So, and like they don't tell you what it is. You just have to kind of guess. So, I've seen other people post stuff. So, oh yeah, Fenway. I definitely want to get my kids up to Fenway. Fenway and, Wrigley. I've been to Wrigley, but my kids have not been. I would like to take them. Carrie, good morning. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. My name's Gary. I'm an emergency room nurse. I've been many things. For those of you that are in here, you've heard this many times before, but when we get new folks in here, I do like to introduce myself. My name is Gary. I'm an ER nurse. I've been a nurse for 10 years. I started my professional career as a radio show host and DJ. I have also worked in television as a weekend sports anchor and reporter, and I've worked corporate communications, higher education. I've been a firefighter, still am an EMT, going on 23 years now, and I am in Virginia. Not from here, military brat, grew up all over the place, including, this is how old I am, West Germany. How many people remember West Germany? Yeah, that's where I spent like the first 6 years of my life. I was born in the States, but in a military family, I was over there very, very quickly. Carrie's in Phoenix. Anybody remember that FedEx commercial? Phoenix? You mean Phoenix? Okay. Yeah, Phoenix. I've been to Phoenix. It's been about 3 years. We went out west for a vacation and went to go see Arizona Diamondbacks game. It was 100 degrees in Phoenix in April, March or April. And then we went to Yellowstone and there was still not Yellowstone, the Grand Canyon, and there was still like snow on the ground and ice and everything. Smitty was born in Fort Sill. I don't know where Fort Sill is. Where's Fort Sill? Mr. Clean's from the woods. Japan? No, I've never been to Japan. Now my mother was lived in Japan when she was a kid. My grandfather was also in the Air Force, and he was stationed in Okinawa. Ari's always been in Texas. It's too hot. I've been to Texas. It was unbelievably hot, and it's too hot for me. I mean, I went in June, and it was just like it was like 115 degrees in San Antonio. I went to the Alamo. I'd never been to the Alamo. I went to Houston. A guy I used to work in television with, he was an anchor down in Houston, which is a pretty big market. So I was like, I'm going to go down there and visit. Legal Nurse Leads too cold in Virginia. It was a little chilly yesterday. Like the high was 61. Yeah, South Carolina is I mean, it's a coastal state. So, yeah, it's humid, especially on the coast. What is Oh, just hang in there. You get to move back to Florida here not too much longer, right? Michelle, we were just talking about you. All right, gotta get Michelle's walk-up music. There it is. Good to see you, Michelle. How you doing? We were just talking about you. I was just saying that I'd got an update from you and that you were kinda taking it easy. Charlie's digging the walk-up music. Earl, yes, I am an emergency room nurse. Do I get paid? I think I am among the few that I think gets paid fairly. Not all of them can say that. Angie, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So I did do I made some changes to the fan club because I don't really do a whole lot with the fan club, but I have made some changes to it. So y'all check it out. Like if you are El Massey's in the house. Ooh, this was one of my favorite songs. Yes, Mr. Clean. This is such a great song too. Charlie, this is one of my favorite walk-up songs. It's such a great message. I played this for my kids yesterday and I said, "This is a good message. Y'all need to listen to this." Because you're going to come across people that are going to want to bring you down. They're going to try and make you feel bad about yourself. And at the end of the day, literally doesn't matter what they think of you. Their opinion of you means absolutely nothing. And you only give them power by reacting to that because they feed off of that. So when they see that you are affected by their negativity, they feed off of that negativity. But if you're like, whatever, like I'm going to go on with my life, I don't give a shit what you think. They're like, dang, they're less likely to try to intimidate you or make you feel bad. So that's a great song, and it's a good message. The Brown Hornet. Have I thought about MP? Yes, I did go through the process about 4 years ago of applying to MP school, University of Alabama. They have a great, mostly online program. And then when I looked at the cost of time away from family, not the monetary cost, that was also a factor. But yeah, it was just I already missed too much time when I was in nursing school the first time, and I didn't wanna miss any more, so I opted not to do it. Oh, Kimberly's in here. That means we gotta get her walk-up song too. So Kimberly is, we call her Feral Kimberly, so you just gotta buckle up because you don't know what you're gonna get. Space traveler, I've been a nurse for 10 years. Yep, graduated nursing school more than 10 years ago, and, my NCLEX, I passed that, in June of 2016. Trouble reporting for duty. Absolutely. Appreciate you stopping in this morning. Like Charlie's just like super amused with all of this stuff. Let's see. I had some other questions in here. Let me try and get to answer Space Traveler's question. No, Falegi, I was not born in West Germany. I was born in the States, and then my biological dad was already he had got stationed over there, and but my mom was getting ready to have me, so had to stay here to have the baby. And then once I was able to travel, we followed him over there. El Massey, thank you for the daily heart me. I appreciate that. And then I was in West Germany for like 6 years before we moved back to the States. Michelle, thank you for the go popular. I appreciate that. And the daily heart me. Michelle's still recovering, but feeling good. Love that. Excellent. The Brown Hornet. I'm scrolling back. The Brown Hornet. My son survived first semester, passed biochem and anatomy. Well, congratulations to him. Got to throw up the applause on there if I can find it. Oh, did I move it? I might have moved it. Oh, I did I move it? No, there it is. There we go. I did a lot of rearranging. And let's see, scrolling back. I think I got everything down. Yeah, Dallas is humid, no doubt. It's hot and humid. Ari says, if it's not 80, I'm not doing it. Let's see. At what age? I was 40. Well, I was 38 when I went back to nursing school. I was 41 when I graduated from nursing school, and I'm 51 now. Living life. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Don't forget to tap that screen. It's 4 a.m. and it's dead AF. This is keeping me wide awake. Oh, good. I'm glad. So if it's 4 a.m., so what are like you are 3 hours behind us, so you're West Coast time. Bro, take off your headphones. I will not do that. That's how I hear things. I have everything running through my Rodecaster Duo. Not taking off the headphones. Got to be able to hear the music. It's how I learned when I was in radio. Michelle, they said they don't know why I fainted, but sent me home within a few hours. Okay. I assume everything was all right. Blood pressure was okay. Blood sugar was okay. All that kind of stuff. Even though you're still super dizzy. Oh, no. Bobby says, same story. Navy brat, Bermuda as a baby. Oh, I love Bermuda. Born in Brunswick, Maine, Naval Air Station. Okay. Very cool. But Bermuda, so when I was in college, my college girlfriend was Finnish. Finnish and English. Her dad was English, her mom was Finnish, and he was a big shot for corporate Marriott, and he was in charge of the Marriott, the JW Marriott in Bermuda, and they had a house there, and so I went. I can't remember what year it was, 97 maybe, and we went out there. And I spent a couple weeks out in Bermuda. Oh, it was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Med Tech Metal 45 here. I start anatomy and physiology in 2 weeks. Hey, congratulations. Got another late bloomer in nursing. Charlie West Coast. I don't know what that is. Winnemucca, Nevada, working but live in Reno. Okay. So my TikTok agency is Go Live Vegas, and they are based out of Vegas. Aaron, and they actually have a whole like channel dedicated to just all the stuff you can do in Vegas. I will not take the headphones off. Lord have mercy. Kimberly was a military brat too, born on an Air Force base in upstate New York. Okay. Let's see. Med Tech Metal. Thanks for the follow. Charlie says, I love Vegas. So I've never been to Vegas, but the Board of Certified Emergency Nurses, or BCEN, is having a conference there in 2027 in July. And I am going to try everything to get out there and do that. Holly, thanks for muting that guy. I was getting annoyed with the headphones. That's my plan. I don't know if work will pay for it, but I'm willing to pay out of pocket to go because I've applied for. I've not heard back yet, but Ames, who is one of our moderators and followers and a good friend of mine. What is that? The frog conductor. That is awesome. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. So I'm watching. There's a slight delay on my live feed, and so I get to see the replay of it, and it was really cool. Anyway, Ames writes practice questions for the CEN exam, and she saw that they actually advertised to the public looking for more practice question writers. So she's like, you should apply for that. So I did apply for that, and I made it through the first round. I'm waiting to hear back now. You had to actually write a question with answers and distractors and all that kind of stuff. So I'm waiting to hear back. They did extend the deadline, so I'm guessing they didn't get a lot of responses because it was supposed to be May 5th and they extended it to May 8th. So if I get that, I think it would behoove me to go to the BCEN conference. I mean, they do have a conference just for the writers later this summer, I think in August. And I've already talked to my boss about, hey, if I get this position, I would like to go to that. And he's like, oh, yeah, absolutely. We'll make it happen. Because they pay for everything. They pay for travel, food, lodging, and you just go there and brainstorm with people. So this is one of my favorite new bands, Senses. You should go check them out. When I started following them, they had like 1,000 followers. They are now a verified TikTok account with over 200,000 followers, and they're blowing up. Like, they're getting so big now, and I love it because their music is so great. There isn't a single song they have that I don't like. So if you haven't checked out Senses the band, it's at Senses, just like your 5 senses. So good. So good. But yeah, I've never been to Vegas, and I would love to go to Vegas. And it's in July, so I imagine the kids will wanna go, so we might have to, like, tie it into, like, some type of family vacay or something. Is there I don't know, are there things for kids to do out in Vegas? Is it family friendly? I don't know. Bobby, you should apply. I think the window's closed for this year, but I don't know how often they open it, but yeah. Do you have your CEN? If you have your CEN, that's the only you have to have an active RN license, and you have to be a CEN with an active CEN. That's it. Oh, there is? Okay. So there's not just casinos, right? Casinos and showgirls, there's not just that. There's more stuff for them to do. The Megan Marshall, welcome in. That's right. National Lampoon's Vacation, Gary edition. Yes. Yeah, I can send it to you. There's an email that I got, but I'll send I think there's a website as well. If you just go to the CEN website. Oh, it's just Vegas.com. Yes, I'm sure they've got it up there. Brittany, I see you sneaking there. Justin, I saw you sneak in here. Good morning. It says Gary joined. I'm already in here. It's literally unless there's another Gary in here. What are the odds there are 2 Garys in one live? It's just not likely. A Celtic Dreamer, Chuck. I'm just reading the names. Judge Magister. Okay. Steve-O, welcome in. Gary followed the host. It's not me. It's a totally different Gary. I've already followed myself on my other account. Justin, thank you for the daily heart me. Is it today you're going live? It's today, right? Judge Magister, Dad? Not that I know of. I mean, anything's possible. Kayak is currently in tow. Love it. Well, I called out today, so I'll be around. So I'll definitely keep an eye out for you, man. Oh yeah, I am liking my own live. It's within the rules. I'm just holding down that L button, baby. TikTok lets you game the system. We're gonna game the system. It is within the rules. But the one who that says Gary followed, that's not me. That's some other Gary. I don't know who that is. Because my account is Gary the ER nurse. I don't know who that is. That's right. I got no shame. Zero. I have some shame. What is that? I don't even know what that is. A fan cat? Oh, a fan. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Okay. Very cool. Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate that. Oh, my gallery, I guess, is open. I got a notice that like the gallery's been reset. So you can go up there and click on the gallery if that's the kind of thing you're into. Now, I mean, if you're not gonna like advocate for yourself, right? Who is? Oh, let's see. What was yesterday? Yesterday was a Monday. The rain did a pretty decent job at keeping people at bay. We still got some man. I had a train wreck come in, like train wreck come in. UDS, which is a urine drug screen, came back positive for like 5 things, like Mary Jane, benzos, um, meth, methadone, and there was one other opioids. Maybe I can't remember. It was like, and the thing was, like, looked like it was going to be septic as all get out, like open wounds. Thought this is going to be really bad. Vital signs, perfect. Everything was perfect. Sinus rhythm in the 80s, 99% on room air. Blood pressure was like 122 over 78. I mean, just like everything was perfect. No white count. I mean, the labs were unremarkable. Just like, how is this humanly possible? El Massey, thank you for the finger hearts. Appreciate that. Bobby sent the club cheers. Appreciate that as well. Let's see. Eric had a question. I have dizziness the past week I can't get rid of, and my head on different positions aggravate. Oh yeah, that's. I'd definitely be concerned for vertigo, especially when you change positions. So you should definitely go see a doctor. There are a couple things that there is Epperly maneuver is one thing that the physician can do. There's also medications that they can use to treat it, but they've got to assess you for that first before they can make that determination. But a doctor is who you need to go see. Let's see. Oh, was the patient young? Um, I, the patient was older than me. I'm 51. We'll just leave it at that. El Massey became the title gifter for the first time. Congratulations. I've already seen a doctor. Should I see a specialist? I mean, yeah, if you've already seen a primary care or a ER physician, you can see a specialist. But yeah, if it gets worse with position, like you're changing your head position, especially side to side, yeah, that sounds like vertigo, but you would definitely need to go see somebody else. I mean that that is kind of like the telltale sign. But yeah, like Michelle said, you could look up benign positional something vertigo. I mean, there is a medication called meclizine that can help with that, but the Epperly maneuver kind of like resets like your balance, like the little crystals in your ear. It kind of resets that. You can look that up too. I mean, it's very benign. It's just a series of movements in a specific order. Benign paroxysmal positional vertigo. Thank you, Michelle. Had to Google it. Yeah, I got like 3.5 hours of sleep last night. I woke up at like 4 in the morning and couldn't go back to sleep. I tried. So I'll be taking a nap today for sure. And for those of you that are new to the live, I do like to occasionally remind people of my era and those that are maybe a little bit older how old we have actually gotten. And this song by Bryan Adams, Summer of '69, is 42 years old. 42 years old. 4 plus decades. Yes, Michelle, you were out on the West Coast, British Columbia, in like the Vancouver area, correct? So that's West Coast. My brother's out on the West Coast. He's in Washington State. Mia Foster, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Yeah, Vancouver, when I was younger and lived out in Washington, the Pacific Northwest, we would, before you needed a passport to go to Canada, you literally just drive across the border. And we'd go up to Vancouver. Beautiful country up there. I doubt it's changed in the last 40 years. I'm sure it's just as beautiful today. It's one of the FIFA destinations, and you're going to be super busy. Yeah, because that starts like in the next week or two, doesn't it? How's the weather up there? It's still a little chilly, I would imagine. Yeah, the World Cup starts soon. Zero desire to go. I mean, like, it'd be cool to go see a game. I don't want to deal with the crowds and the traffic. No thanks. So, one of the things that I did with the fan club is like, if you are, I don't have any super fans. I've had like one super fan, I think, but like, if you are a super fan, like one of the, I guess the perk that I made with that is like, I have a one-on-one like video call. I don't know. I just picked something, right? And then like, if you are a fan means you just gave a daily heart me. If you've given a daily heart me, then like you can request something. I forget. You have to go check it out. I added a bunch of stuff and I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. So if you are familiar with how to use that and have advice, let me know because I would love to get better at this. June. Okay. Feels like summer. It feels like summer there already. That's weird. That's like it was 48 degrees when I came home, and I think the high is only like 60 today. Yeah, just skip spring and went right to summer. Yeah. That's how it feels like here because we went to 85 degrees in March at one point, and now we're back down to like 40 at night and 55, 60 during the day. And it is foggy as all get out. Oh, see, she's like going out with a Celsius. I'm gonna have to go Google that now. Celsius to Fahrenheit, 25. That's let's see. It's 25. It's 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Making me like do that today. Come on. Like kilos to pounds, I'm a little better at. I'm getting better at that. I just kinda, like, use mine, like, I'm 85 kilos. I don't know, I might be less than that now. Let me go look that up. Let's see. Pounds to kilos. Alright, let's see. Oh gosh, yeah, nope. I am 78 kilos as of this morning. Nah, that's a lot lighter than I used to be. Let's see, what did I used to be? Let's see. I used to be 97 kilos, and now I am not. I am a lot lighter. Oh, look at that. Nice. The DJ glasses. I love that. Yep, 78 kilos. We'll take it. We will take it. And it's just foggy and rainy. It rained like most of the day, although it did clear up in the afternoon. So that was nice. So I didn't get soaked when I went to move my truck closer. Cause like where we park, like when we come to work, during business hours, nurses have to park like in way out parking lots and leave the up close parking for uh, patients who are there for clinic appointments because we have like all the primary care clinics and all the specialty clinics. And then after 5 o'clock, I think it's 4 o'clock, but I always do five just to be safe. Then everybody's gone. The staff are gone from the clinics. The patients are usually gone. It's just the ER and the inpatient hospital. So, I can move my truck up, and, I was like, "I'm gonna get soaked because I got soaked on the way in, like but I will tell you my new Carhartt is it a Carhartt? Yes, my new Carhartt hooded scrub jacket was great. I mean, just like a water off a duck's back. Kept me nice and dry and warm. Great investment. It was on sale too. You should go check them out for sure. I don't even get paid for that. The Carhartt vest, they run large, so, like, I initially got a large, but it was too big. So I got a medium. Medium fits great. Another one of my favorite bands, Sleep Theory. I got some other Sleep Theory fans in here. Mr. Clean, we do not have an employee parking garage, which I'm kind of grateful for. Parking garages sketch me out. It's too many places to hide. I'm paranoid. I knew Legal Nurse Leads. I knew you like Sleep Theory. Really good. That whole album's good. Aqua detailing. My hospital uses C. Then my patient asks if their temp Celsius. Then if their temp is good, I have to tell them I have to convert. So what you do is you find just memorize the bad Celsius, right? And then just like if it's under that, you're good. So let's see here. So let's say 100.4 is what we consider a fever. So if they're over 38 degrees Celsius, then I know you got a fever. If they're under 38 degrees Celsius, you're good. So Ames joined. Oh, got to get Ames's music up here. There it is. Good morning, Ames. Welcome in. The Megan Marshall, 62 kilos. Like that's your like you is that your weight? I'm just not used to women just volunteering their weight. Dudes don't like usually dudes don't care. I mean, I don't think women should care either, but like I don't care. Like my kids are like constantly comparing weight. Like our 8-year-old weighs more than our 10-year-old because he is built like me. Like when I was a kid, like just solid, like stocky. He's not fat at all. He's just like ever since he was a baby, like you pick him up, you're like, good grief, man. Like, what are you like? What are you made of? like, um, and then our 10-year-old is just nothing but like he's tall and skinny. Mr. Clean, I used to wear Carhartt scrubs before my new job supplied them. Oh, yes. So the nice thing about working where I work at the federal government, we get $8 per paycheck toward scrubs. And that's like every paycheck. So that just adds up. We get 26 paychecks a year, and you get $8 per paycheck to help with your scrubs. So that's kind of nice. And I got a new version of Carhartt. It's not the rip stop, like the really durable ones. It is a bit more flexible. I wasn't sure at first. Like they're kind of like this not microfiber, but it's a different fiber. It's not like the really Carhartt feel. It's a newer material. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I like the way they fit cuz like all my other ones are way too baggy. Like when I've lost so much weight that when I tighten my belt, it just like folds over and it creates these like really like big pleats in them. And it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I need to need new scrubs. But I didn't want to buy a bunch of them because I wanted to see if they actually fit. And I'm not sure. And they were on sale. I think I like the originals better. I just need to go down a size because the larges are way too big now. But Carhartt are durable. I've got the Carhartts that are like 12 years old when I was in nursing school because we had to have scrubs from the nursing school. But when we did, like when I did my um, residency with the VA, I was able to wear whatever I wanted. So I ended up getting Carhartt scrubs, and I still have those today. Like they're still fine. They're bleach stained, but that's okay. Ames, thanks for liking the live. Good morning. How are you? I saw you come in, so I played your walk up music. I don't know if you heard it or not. Remember this? Group 7? How many people were in group 7? Raise your hand. Authentic Nurse Noah in the house. What's going on, man? One of my mutuals on here. I highly recommend that you follow Authentic Nurse Noah. His name is exactly what he means. He's authentic. What you see is what you get. So give him a follow. He specializes in like women's health. He's a strong advocate, proponent. We are like-minded in many ideologies. He's a safe space and a great place to learn. So give him a follow. He does some regular lives. Ames like, I did hear it. I'm just waking up slowly. Have you had coffee yet? Do you need coffee? We can send coffee. Ames might have encouraged somebody else to maybe apply for the CEN writing. El Massey is interested, so I'm gonna reach out to her. So, oh no, pre-coffee, no coffee, no talkie. So I feel you, Mr. Clean. Well, I'm a clean nurse. I love the originals, just hot during the summer. Yeah, they are a little. Yeah, they do. Yeah, so the ones that I got, these would keep you cool. Like these, I think would keep you nice and cool. But yeah, the originals are pretty. They Jenny. Let's see. What was Forrest Gump's generation called? Jenny. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Lort. Michelle raised her hand. I guess you were group 7. I was group 7. I remember that came across. I was like, what is this? Oh, this song is I like this song. It's like, I want to be in group 7. It said, well, if this came across your FYP, then you are group 7. So I was like, all right, I'm group 7. But it was really clever what she did. Like she did all these different versions and she's like, "What group are you? What group saw this?" And the majority saw group 7. Since you called in, can I call in? It's your leave. Do with it what you want. I'll even write you a note. Gary the ER nurse says that you can call out today. You have other things that you need to. You need a mental health day. That's what I need to do. I just need to make like a blanket form for people. You have my permission. Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, I called in today. Our 8-year-old has strep again, and so he cannot go to school. Um, Probably tomorrow, the earliest, if he's feeling better. My wife stayed home yesterday. She had to go to work today. She could not call out today, and so it was my turn. So we have family friendly sick leave. It's a different bank. It all comes from the same bank, but they classify it different, so I don't get dinged for it necessarily. So yeah, I had to call in. Yeah, I don't wanna say it out loud because he's sitting right out there. I don't wanna make him upset because that upsets him thinking about that. Funny Gibbs, I'm in nursing school, right now, and I'll be done in December. Congratulations. Almost there. Like, one more semester, unless you're doing, like, summers as well, but congratulations. Hang in there. El Massey, sweet. I'm gonna need a note. Alright, I'll hook you up. Signed, Gary, the ER nurse. Please excuse El Massey from work today. She's busy. Carry the ER nurse. So we've got our docs in the ER. This is funny. It just reminds me of a story. So our docs in the ER will write work notes for patients, and like they literally don't pay any attention. They will grab a form from any of the other doctors. It'll be like Dr. John Doe, right? And then they'll sign their name, and they are not John Doe. Like the signature doesn't match the printed name on that. You know that, right? Like they don't care. Okay. Oh, your daughter had hers out a month ago. Yeah, when they're young, they do a lot better. My oldest had hers out as well, and she was like eating mac and cheese the same night. Didn't seem bothered at all. But yeah, I think it's gonna be time for him to come out. But he doesn't like to talk about that. It gets him upset because he's already had 2 minor procedures, which he did fine, but, anytime a kid has to go into the hospital and get that done, they're not super jazzed about it. I don't blame them. And you don't want it done as an adult because, like, the recovery time is way worse across the board. Let's see, super fans get sick notes from That's right, that's what I need to add that. That's a great idea. That is a great idea. That's great. Yes. Sells sick notes, yeah. That's like because like, baseball teams will do that. Like, when they make the playoffs, they'll be like, here's your work note. Can't come to work tomorrow. I'm sick." Sign the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers did that. That is pretty funny. Like, I don't know what to do. I keep thinking, do I need to, like, should I do a super fan? Should I, like, have, like, a super fans only live? But I don't know. Like, I just don't I feel like that's gatekeeping, and I'm not really here for that. Like, there are other avenues. Like, I'm not that hard up for money. Like, I don't wanna do that. So, but I do think that there can be some added benefit. I don't know. It just depends if there's a market for that, and we're not quite there yet. I enjoy this too much. I don't wanna do any gatekeeping at any point right now. We're not there yet. Now, if I, like, get, like, 1,000,000 followers, that'd be different, because then the demand goes up and then, like, you know, I don't know, maybe then. But I don't think Jen Hamilton does any of that stuff. Did you see Jen Hamilton was on, Kelly Clarkson? Oh my god, the clips from that were hilarious. Nipples to the wind. If you haven't seen the clips, I didn't watch the full episode, but I saw some of the highlights that she posted, and it was just hilarious. You didn't see it? Oh, it is so funny. And like the comments were like, please, please never get media training. Just keep doing you. Just be yourself. Media training is awful. They coach you on what to say and like like athletes go through media training when they're like at universities, they get media training, like how to talk to the press and things that the way you're supposed to answer questions. Matt Sheeran, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I saw some hopeful vibes in a post recently, so got my fingers crossed for you, bud. Med Sheeran's another one you should go follow. The Ginger PA. So he works with all the guts, right? and poop is gross, right? We've established that. Just got to be careful who you say that to. Apparently, yeah. I mean, like I've been there before, man. Like in 2008, when the Great Recession hit, I got laid off, and it was devastating. Right? I was newly separated, so now I'm like, not only am I newly separated and having to share custody of my kid, I'm now without a job, and that was devastating. And I like, we're now in a global like recession, and like good luck trying to find a job. And it unfortunately it only took me a few months and I was able to get back on my feet. That was a terrifying time. And then yeah, I've also kind of been in your shoes before. So yeah, it'll get better. I know you know that, and sometimes you just need to hear somebody else tell you that. Somebody that's been there. I've been there. Very similar situation to yours. I've been there. It's gonna get better. I mean, look at me now, right? I'm hosting TikTok lives every morning. I mean, does it get any better than this? With this dedicated group of people that come in here each morning? And I've seen a lot of the posts that have stitched your video. A lot of those posts have been very supportive. So I think you've got a lot of support. Hopefully, it manifests itself into some good news very soon. But we're pulling for you, man. And if you want to help support Med Sheeran, he has some coffee mugs that are very hilarious, and you should go get one. You just go to his page, his profile, and you'll find the information that you need. It's on an Etsy shop. Yep. And he uses them when he does his post. You'll see them. They're pretty funny. I think I'm gonna get the just because it's your normal doesn't mean it is normal. I think I'm gonna get that one to keep it work because that is like the epitome of working in the ER. Is your blood pressure normally 190 over 100? Yeah, it's my normal. That is not normal. Maybe your normal. That should not be your normal. All right, puzzle piece time. That's the OG. Oh, so that was the original one. Okay, very cool. I mean, I like the poop is gross too. Like that's a good one too. I don't think my boss would be as keen on that one in the ER. I think it would be hilarious. Not that I really put a lot of stock into what like my boss is a good guy, but he's a boss, right? He's got to think differently. I don't have to think that way. Oh, so I had to go for this physical yesterday, right? I didn't know it was like, "Hey, you gotta go get a physical." I'm like, "Why?" Like, we don't have to do physicals here. Like, we did it when we first started here. You don't have to do it on a regular basis. "Oh, no, this is for the hazmat." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "Oh, yeah, like, everybody has to get one." I was like, "No, they don't." And so I went over there, and I'm like, "Whatever, like, it's an hour away from the ER. Sure, I'll go." So I go over there, and, the doctor comes in, and she's very nice. She used to be an intensivist. She worked the COVID unit during COVID, and she was like, "Do you know why you're here?" And I was like, "No, ma'am." I was like, "I was told to be here. I'm just following orders." And she goes, "Okay, well, I told your boss that you don't necessarily need to be here. This is for volunteers. These are for people who want to be on the hazmat response team, and that." Like these are the people that are actually dressing up in the Tyvek to decon people in the event of some type of event, right? And now I'm a hazmat operator. Like I was a firefighter too, and a hazmat operator. So like I've got my certifications. I haven't done it in a while, but the certifications never expire. I would still need a lot of refresher to do that, but I have the basics of like decon and all that kind of stuff. What I did end up signing up for though is the VA has what they call a DEMPS team, DEMPS. I forget, disaster emergency mobile something, whatever. So basically, let's say we have another like major hurricane that strikes in some state where there's a VA and the VA staff there are overwhelmed and they need help. They can mobilize these DEMPS teams to send staff to um, these other VA hospitals to support them. And I'm like, yeah, sign me up. I would love to do that. So I am going to do that. I'm also going to be on the hazmat response team. It does not come with it. No, absolutely. It's the federal government. Like, no, more responsibility, same pay. That's how this works. Yes, I was voluntold. A Franklin RN. Yes, that is exactly right. Yes, because I guess at some point, I guess on my resume, like when I had put in like my certifications or whatever, I'd put hazmat operator, and they're like, "Oh, Gary's a hazmat operator. He could do this." So, but technically, the nurses and doctors should not be doing this at the hospital. This should be done outside the building by other people. We should be receiving these patients as they come in, and they've been deconned. We've got decon showers out in the bay. That's where they get deconned. I just realized something. When you drink these, I know most people drink it this way, but I'm telling you, when you first start, you should drink it this way. It doesn't chug. The air exchange is perfect. Marie, good morning. Welcome in. How have you been? Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you. Let me check over on the other platforms. Still going, it looks like. I do like the automatic generation of clips that I've been sharing out. I think those are really helpful. Those are more favorite. Love the yeah. So this is not my usual. Oikos are my go-to. But I get those from Costco because you can get a lot more for a lot less. So for the same cost as like a 15 pack, Oikos are way better. The vanilla Oikos are really good. If you haven't tried, if you like vanilla, and you should try it. It's not drinking upside down. This is how you're supposed to pour oil too. Like you're supposed to pour it this way, not this way. The air exchange is better. It doesn't glug glug, right? It's nice and smooth. Not a single glug. Yeah, the Oikos are good. I get them from Costco. They're cheaper if you buy because it comes in like a 15 pack, 15 or 18. And I think these are, it might be 15, and these are like a 12 pack. So, but I do at least the 30 grams because I get the rest of my whatever 26 grams, whatever I need, comes from my diet. Diabolical. Yes. Yeah, like oh my gosh, what did I try? I tried something. It was so gross. What was it? Oh, the cookie dough, the chocolate chip cookie dough or something like that. Oh, it was god awful. I choked them all down. I paid for them, but I was like, I'll never get that again. That was awful. You need, you need a coffee mug that says diabolical. I'm sure you can find one. Just Google it. Go to the Google machine, Ames. Here, I'll do it for you. Coffee mug with diabolical. I think the Boys, the TV show on Amazon Prime, there's a character that says diabolical. Let's see. Yes. Yes, there are ample coffee mugs that have diabolical. Oh, this is a good one. Yes. Not for $33. No. $33 is not. No, I'm not paying that for a coffee mug. No, that's ridiculous. Yeah, that is diabolical. Indeed. Yes. I guess that's the point, right? How much did you pay for that? $33. Diabolical. Ooh, 9,500 likes. All right, we can do this. Tap that screen. Tap the screen. Do it. All right, we're down to the last like 10 minutes or so. I don't know. I'm home all day. I'm sure I'm gonna have to play some games today for sure. I don't know what we're gonna play, but we'll definitely be playing some games. Uno, I'd imagine Uno. Anthony Prestiani, my cancer scans came back negative yesterday. Congratulations. Love that for you. I hope it continues that way. Bobby, I think it's $32 at Costco, I believe. They're in my cart. I just need to hit order. Anthony, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. And congratulations on the good news. That's got to be a huge relief. My name's Gary. I'm an ER nurse. We go live most weekday mornings at 6:30, and so hope to see you in here anytime you are up this early. El Massey, go have a great day. I will try to reach out to you with information. I will send you a work note, and then I'll get you information about the CEN practice question thing. I was drinking this, I guess, upside down, as Ames would call it, and people at work were like, "Wait, wait, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Drinking my protein shake. Why?" And she's like, "Why are you drinking it that way?" I was like, "'Cause it's I don't know, it comes out better." And they're like, "That's really weird." And I'm like, "I don't care." Have you met me? Like, how many years have you worked with me? And you're just now figuring this out? Come on. It sounds like it's a you problem, not a me problem. Change. I don't know. I'm very methodical about how I do things. Yesterday was a heavy mental health day at where we work. I think we had 5 or 6 mental health admissions, which is that's a lot for us in a single day. My boss called me weird yesterday. I was flattered. It's like, "Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. It's nice of you to notice." Oh, trying to think. It's hard. I'm definitely taking a nap today. So when I was playing with the settings, the so it used to be when you would go live, they would ask you if you had like promotional content and you had to mark it as a promotional. That is gone. When I went in to edit all of my boards, one, it they all say contact me. And I can't move that anymore. That stays there. I've tried moving it on my screen and it will not move. You got to move it ahead of time, I guess. I don't know. And then the shift change, that text up here, that you can change, but now they've added like 30 fonts and multiple different color schemes. And so you can do a lot more with it. But again, I don't know if I can move that. Oh, I can move that one, but I can't move the contact me. So that's interesting. You'll see it move here in a minute. So anyway, yeah, it was I don't know. And I feel like they didn't really oh yeah, there it goes. I was watching the replay. They don't tell you that they're doing these things. They just do it. She said it while laughing, so I guess I'm okay. Yeah, you're probably fine. Nicole Johnson just applied for EMT class. Congratulations. You'll have fun. I mean, should should be fun. It's pretty exciting. I remember doing it a long time ago. 2003 is when I finished EMT school and passed. And then I became a cleared provider. My first call as a cleared provider was January 12th, 2004. Once I didn't finished all my precepting and everything, I was turned loose. Very first call, first day as a cleared EMT was an OB call. Sadly, it did not end well. But that was my very first EMT call as a cleared provider. Yeah, trauma bond with your classmates. Yeah. I made a friend apply also. So one day when I can become a paramedic, maybe we'll ride together. There you go. That's good. Yeah, it's good to have somebody you know in the class. Ron, starting week 4 of ED orientation, getting that confidence and trying not to think like a floor nurse. Oh, are you coming from the floor? Ooh, yeah. Uh, yeah, good luck. It's a completely different environment. Yeah, Ames, I still think about that call today. Like I remember it very vividly. I just remember thinking, geez, like this is how we're starting. Pearl, good morning. Thank you for the daily harmony. I appreciate that. I think, Ron, one of the things that you will find is that we do focused assessments in the ER. You're not having to do like the admission, like the whole admission paperwork thing, like doing all the charting. We do focused assessments. You don't necessarily have to worry about doing full head to toes, which is really nice. Lucky Duck, second week on the yeah, that thing. Can't say it out loud. They don't like it when you say that out loud. But yeah, congratulations. I hope it goes well for you. Start low and stay as low as you can for as long as you can. Be patient. Be very patient. People go up too quick, too fast, and I'm telling you, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So low and slow. It'll also help manage any potential side effects. And wrong live. That's okay. We talk about that too. I am on one as well. So happy accident. There's a couple of us in here that are on that. So you're fine. Happy to have you in here. I'm in like month 5 and down 40 pounds. 40, yeah, like 42, 43 pounds, something like that. Yeah, but well, you're welcome in here anyway. All are welcome here. Most are welcome in here. There are some that we will not welcome in here. If you know, you know. Nicole Johnson, I was MA in the ER. I'll never go back. My heart. Oh, yeah, I can understand it. That's how I would feel about like NICU or PICU kids. I couldn't do that. Ron is inpatient bone marrow transplant. Much different mentality. Yes, I would imagine that is a little bit different. There you go. Low and slow. Stay there. Merle says, "Give me the babies." No, you can have the babies. I mean, not that I don't love the babies. Like I do. I just my heart hurts too much for them. And as a dad, it would just break me. I could not do that. It broke me just doing my student rotations through there. Come home like just crying. Like my wife would be like, "How was your shift?" They're like, "How was your day?" And I'm just like, "Oh," like start crying. It was awful. They tried to put me in NICU for clinicals and I nearly dropped out. I mean, NICU was rough. I just was so amazed at the NICU nurses. They had so much confidence and, you know, were so kind and oh yeah. I was just like, "How do you do this every day?" And I'm like, "Oh, we love our babies." And I'm like, "Yeah, but they're so sick. They're so little. How do you like handle that emotionally?" They just do. At least I hope they do. I don't know. Sometimes I worry about their mental health. I know mine mine suffers sometimes. I wanted to I wanted to do NICU until I did one rotation. Nope. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, just these like 1 pound babies in those little boxes, and sometimes the parents were like just devastated. And then other times the parents were not even there. They were just like, "Yeah, call us when they're ready to come home." And you're like, "I'm sorry, what?" Like, if that was my kid, you would have to like escort me out with armed guards to get me away from my kid. Oh, I love this song. I think I saw Amanda Donnell poke back in here, lurking. I think she's lurking. True. Yeah. When you have the successes, I mean, that's what you fight for, right? That's why you're there, is to give them a fighting chance. So yeah, I get that. All right. Oh, we're down to the last minute or so, and then I gotta go get one of the kids off to school, and then grandpa's gonna come sit with the little one while I run the other one to school. Yeah, I couldn't do hospice either. I mean, I think I could do hospice before I could do NICU. I think so. 'Cause I mean, hospice nurses are I mean, NICU nurses, PICU nurses, hospice nurses, angels on earth. Christopher from the Blakery content. Hey, man. I got some really good responses from some new folks about the theme song. And I said, "Oh, that's Christopher from the Blakery content. That's all him." So, and people are even asking like, "Yeah, can we get a copy of that? Like, can we get that to download?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we can make that happen." I'll put that in my link tree. That's what I'll do. I will upload it somewhere that you can download it. I'll upload it so you can download it, and I'll put the link on my link tree. But yeah, man, my kids love that song. We played it in full, and people were like, "This is great!" Like a custom song. It really was. So appreciate you, man. Hospice. Yeah, I think that's the saving grace. Well, most of them, sometimes you have some younger folks that are on hospice, and that's hard, especially if they got young kids or something like that. But nursing, no matter what you do in nursing, there's always going to be challenges, and some of us are better suited to handle certain aspects of nursing. Like I can handle all of the sad things in the ER setting. Sad things in a NICU or PICU setting are harder for me to handle. Um, I don't know. It just is what it is. And I think there are definitely some PICU, NICU nurses who are like, I could never work in the ER, couldn't handle that on a daily basis. And that's why nursing is so wonderful. There are different avenues and different specialties for so many different people. So if you don't like one, you can move on to something else and hopefully you can find where you belong. I belong in the ER. I can't imagine working anywhere else. I've worked in the ICU and I can't imagine going back. The ER is where I belong. And that being said, it is about time for me to bounce out of here and go get one of the kids off to school. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a bonus live later today. Just depends on how the little one's doing. Thank you all for stopping in. Don't forget to check out the fan club and have a wonderful day. As always, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, prioritize your mental health. I'm Gary, the ER nurse. Check out the bio later. Check out the link tree to download the song.